7.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey, I'm back, but I never left.
What's up? What's up? Yeah. All of that.
Yes. Wednesday to Wednesday, we is back at it. Wednesday to Wednesday. Man, Wednesday to Wednesday. That was our guest. Hey, man.
Oh, shit.
Wednesday to Wednesday. We back. How was your Wednesday, man?
Wednesday up as usual, always up.
Okay.
You know, we're gonna have to quit smoking before this show. We have to quit smoking before the show, man. You over here in
Nah, man, I got stuck on the song on the intro.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it before. And I'm like,
hold on.
I'm trying to figure out
Hold on. The
Cause
first time I heard it, I was like,
yeah.
Say that niggas. Hold on,
Coming
bitch.
like that.
Yeah, hold on, bitch.
I was listening.
Oh, okay, we getting too late.
Hold
on. Hey, man, listen. See? You got me in that mind frame, see? Hey. Stop.
Yeah.
Let's go get our sponsors right quick.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do our sponsors right quick, and then we're gonna come back and let the young lady on the screen. The screen is Kayla X-Classy.
Kayla X-Classy.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep up with her. But first up, before we got to do our sponsors, and first on the list is Jarman Home Solutions, LLC. Any electrical work that you need done, you need to go to Jarman Home Solutions and get your free estimate done on any of your electrical work, whether it's hanging ceiling fans or lights or moving panels, installing outlets, whatever it is you need done, these brothers can do it, and you can use the promo code My2Cents and receive a discount on the services that you choose. Let's give Jarman Home Solutions a round of applause. Yeah, we switching it up. We got to give Goodies Barbecue. Man, I went and got my rib tips yesterday. Man, and I'm eating them. You know what I'm saying? The collard greens is good. Everything is popping. You know, and everybody is using the promo code My2Cents and receiving a 10% discount. Let's give that a round of applause. So that is working. That advertisement is working. Yeah. Next up, we got a G14 Classified from Polished Barbershop, polishedbarbershop.com. This guy was the first person to do the man weave, the hair unit, whatever you want to call it. It's very popping right now. So all of you barbers out there that are now getting hip to the game, you need to go to www.polishedbarbershop.com and get you some G14 classified products that will help your journey on as far as replacing man units and man weaves. Let's give Polished Barbershop G14 classified a round of applause. Next up, we got Bagman. Y'all come on down to Hop on Coleraine, 3 to 7. I'll be there Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. The store is open 11 to 7. On Saturdays and Sunday, appointment only. And just an old Negro down there at Bagman selling bags. So let's give Bagman the round of applause. We might as well go ahead and get your thing because Grizz might be going on a vacation here soon. Anyway. Wednesday to Wednesday, and we was back at it, and I'm sure you heard that song. I've been playing it all over my social media platforms and so forth, and it is hot. This young lady right here, let's give her a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? We give a Melody and Mike Tunes a round of applause. I don't know if they're doing it tonight or next Wednesday, but they always showcasing artists, so it is a avenue, a venue, and a lane for people who love to do music. Which brings me to our guest today. How are you today, Miss Lady?
What's up? I'm good. It's Kayla X-Classy for everybody that didn't know. I'm good though. How are y'all?
We is popping. I've been excited about this interview since.
Me too. I've been ready.
You know, your first when you won the showcase, the first time, because I'm gonna keep it 100. I was cracking up like I don't know what you was mad or something, but you jumped off the stage. And I knew you was gonna win because you was out there barefooted and you was walking up on people, and I was like,
I had them heels on the whole showcase. By the time I'm finna perform, like they, you know what I'm saying, say the best for last, no cocky stuff, but say the best for last. My feet was hurting. I take the heels off, and when I'm in that mode, you know what I'm saying? I'm in that mode when I'm rapping, like I want you to feel every word I'm saying, especially when I'm performing. So
got them heels about the way.
Got
That's all. We're gonna set them to the side.
Just hop in mode when it's time to
Hey, that was a real moment.
Yeah.
It was her and another dude that I thought he looked like a pimp. They had the girls dancing on the stage. I forget his name, but
that's Yerdy.
Oh man, he was his stage performance was lovely, nigga.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
When I first got in there, right, they setting up. He was up there.
It was hard.
They was practicing and sweating. I'm like,
damn.
Man,
when I went to the bathroom,
because you know it gotta be right. You know, you got one shot every time you get out there for real.
But that's why I
take it.
But that's why I give Nelly D and Mike Toombs they props for doing this stuff like this, because it reminds me back in the day when Scandal was getting down. This is another level for me. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate them keeping the old grandpa in the loop. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been 10 toes down with this music since day one. But it brings me to you. I've been in the game of music for a long time. How did you get into rapping? Do you do any musical instruments? Do you sing? What do you?
I definitely sing. Rapping for real, like I started some years ago. I was really just playing with it. Like it was a way for me to, I don't know, express myself. And then at a point in time, like I made this song, and like everybody around me that I like let hear my music and shit, they like, you gotta start dropping. Like you can't keep doing this shit for fun. And I'm like, I mean, it is hard. It is hard. So I started showing the world. But like at first it was just like a little hobby, you know, like not my full career. Like
it catch when people goddamn it riding that wave with you, it get real, huh?
So you was playing
with do it then,
right?
Because
exactly.
I just heard it.
That's
today.
not even one of the hard.
I live in the cave. I don't take that disrespectfully when I say I'm just now hearing it. I stay in the cave.
Nah, for sure.
You got to lift up some rocks to find me. And so I hear that, and I'm like, yo, play that again. You know?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But
not for real.
So you saying playing with it? So you just writing raps?
I would just write songs. I would just write songs. For real, just like about like, I don't know, expressing myself. If I'm feeling like down, I just write music to get the words out. I don't know, it's like a venting kind of thing. It started off as, you feel me? Like I was just playing with it. Like I'm finna write a song. And then I was recording that shit. Like first, I was doing that on BandLab. Like if a lot of artists know what that is, on my phone on BandLab, like shit like that. And then people were saying like that shit is good. Like you need to go to the actual studio. I ended up doing that.
I think they
still playing and just venting. And then they tell me like you gotta take this all the way, and I'm like, yeah, like my mom.
Most people who write, that's what you're supposed to do. I was recently watching a episode of The Shy, right? And this and one of the scenes was the dude supposed to have been writing his journal, writing a journal down, and that's what it seems like that you was doing, was writing.
Yeah, it was like a journal. Yeah, that's what it was, like for real.
So when you started, when was the first time you started picking music? How do you pick your music to go to your songs? You know, you said BandLab, but now that you're trying to, when did you really say, okay, this song right here, this is what I'm going to go ahead and try to do something with this music? Besides somebody telling you
that it's like good.
Yeah, what my first question is your process of music, your beats. Because I remember when I asked you about this, no, they got them. Have you worked with any producers in the city yet?
I worked with Rex. He had made a beat or something that I was on, but like when I first started and shit, I would just be like looking up like YouTube beats. But now that I'm getting deeper into it, people like send beats to my email a lot, so I get stuff from like there, or I would just like have it made in the studio, but I don't do that too much. I most of the time come in there with the beat already, like ready to go.
So this part of the process is easy for you. Just creating is easy for you.
Yeah, it's just like literally me getting stuff off my mind. So it's just like whatever I'm feeling like I'm gonna write about. I can't write no like turned up song and I'm feeling down or like, I don't know, quote unquote, in my feelings a little bit. Like it just won't, you know what I'm saying? I write according to how my life is going, and like that should be coming out fire. Like
Do you
everybody go through life type shit.
Just a little bit of background? You got any brothers, sisters, your mom, dad, anybody play music instruments? Are you the oldest, youngest? How'd that go?
I'm the oldest out of 6.
Okay.
My mom and my dad, they in the picture and whatnot. But my sister under me, she rapped too.
Okay.
She was rapping longer than me. She used to be doing this shit when she was like 5, 6, probably, like really be like writing songs and shit. It wasn't until like we was both probably like, I don't know, 9, 10, and we did this little freestyle together on my mom's porch. Like the video's still on Facebook and shit. That was the first time I like jumped into it, but I ain't start like consistently writing songs until maybe like 2019, 2020. But my sister, she been doing this shit. Like my sister.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
So we see the creative side. What hood you claiming? I know when you in Cincinnati. What hood you claiming?
I ain't claiming no hood. I'm from Cincinnati.
Okay.
Straight like that.
I just throw it out there. All right. My next question though is, since how you are so young and fresh, what I call, when we was discussing it, I call it you just jumping off the porch for real.
Jumping off the porch,
jumping off the porch in this rap game and this music game. So we already see from what we hear and the music that I've seen and the videos and so forth. You're young, so you already know the sex appeal, that sells, and so forth. My game is, what do you want out of this? What do you want to do? Now that everybody said you good, and you good, and it comes easily.
I know I'm good.
What is the end game of it?
The end game is to, for real, to keep it all the way 100, is to break this fucking generational curse, like on my family type shit. It's always like, I don't know, just always bullshit going on. I want to change my family life. Like that's what I want to do, and I want to be like one of the best. That's what I want from this. I want to be one of the best, and I want to change my family life forever. Like
that's what's up.
Ever and ever.
That's motivation. That's what a lot of rappers' motivation is changing their family's life. But that rap game is a very serious game. So
it's serious.
Very serious.
It's like, damn.
Yeah,
like, damn.
Serious.
It's a lot of shit people don't know about behind the scenes. Like
a whole lot to know about behind the scenes.
It's like,
the number one thing, besides you being creative, like I said, that's the easy part, is the business part. So what do you know about publishing, and do you have any managers or anything like that?
Yeah, I definitely got a little team behind me for sure, helping me with all of that. I'm just freshly into it, like publicly. Like I've been writing for a minute, making music for a minute, but like showing people my shit dropping and all the like business stuff behind the scenes. I know a little something since I'm fresh in, but I do got a team behind me that's helping me with that type of stuff, like making sure I'm getting treated fairly in this game, because it could be very, I don't know.
So let me ask you, and you can, your team, if they got any questions, they can ask me too. But do you have your own publishing company?
No, not yet.
Before you do anything else, I want you to go talk to your team, and then you go.
You wanna know what's so crazy? You know the meeting that I told you I got after this? That's what that is about. That's what we setting up.
There you go. See,
that's crazy.
See how Uncle Grizz do? That's how Uncle Grizz do. Let's give me a round of applause, because the easy part is easy. We want your business part. We want your business to be on point. All this stuff is
it gotta be.
Gotta be on point, because this is a treacherous game. Hey, Drew, can you pull up that video? I know we still got some time. Pull up the video, the one with 21 Savage. I want her to see this and hear and tell me what she think about this right here, this video. This guy was on Math Hoffa. I don't know if you follow podcasting and stuff, but very.
Right now, right? That I could go give 300 grand to, and I'll own them for the rest of their life, and they wouldn't even give a fuck because they want this 300 grand. Like a publishing deal. Like I did a publishing deal a couple of years ago. They was trying to give me a lot of millions. I said, I don't want all that. I don't want no money. Just give me a 95.5. I get 95%. Y'all get
nigga, 5%. you kill.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like money ain't really like, I'm not jumping at money, bro.
He owns his masters. Yeah. His publishing deal is 95.5, which is really an admin deal. That's not even a publishing deal. It's an admin deal. Okay. Oh. So he didn't sign a publishing deal for y'all watching. He signed an administration deal, which means they get paid to collect his money, and he keeps all his publishing. Look that one up.
Gang, let's give that a round of applause from gang. You understand me? This is what happens when you come to GRIZZBY is my 2 cents.
Okay,
You understand me?
Hell yeah.
So when you have your meeting later on, before then, you make sure you sit there and you think about the name of your publishing company is going to take your family out of that generation of curse. So that's the main thing that you get in order. So yes, that's what's up. First. No one about that.
First.
So as far as a body of work and projects, I see you dropping a lot of different videos. Well, not too many, but you just out here. Are you one? Is a team pushing? Hold on. Play that snippet again, man. I got to get hype again, man. Play that again, man.
Hold on, bitch, boy. Hold on, bitch. Hey, hold on, bitch, boy. Hold on, bitch. Hey, hold on, bitch, boy. Hold on.
Let's say you going to meeting tomorrow. Let's say you going to meeting later on.
Hey, I'm back, but I never left. If the club wanna book me, tell them run.
Oh my goodness. Let's get a round of applause. You pulled up. Is that Ivory? That's Ivory. Let's give Ivory the round of applause. Ivory, that is KaylaXClassy.
Well, I've been tuned in for a little bit. Y'all just didn't see me behind the scenes. I was handling a couple of things.
I can hear you.
I've been listening, and I'm liking what I hear. And I like that you're really so young, getting started in the game. So you really got a lot to soak up. You said you got a little sister, so you got a lot to teach her too. She ain't trying to jump.
I got 5 siblings. I got to teach all of them.
You know what's crazy?
It's a lot on my shoulders.
You got 5 sisters. I got 5 brothers.
No. I got 5 siblings. I got 3
I thought
sisters.
you said sisters. We ain't special.
No. I got 3 sisters.
You gotta have everything in common. Now, I will say, this is what I'm going to say. From a female perspective, when I heard the song, I immediately was like, okay, yeah, I like this. So, and that's not me. And this ain't no cap. Like, I don't dick ride or none of that. But I liked it. I was like, oh, that's catchy. That's a nice little summer ride up, pull up. You feel me? Hold on. Because that's I like that.
For sure. Thank you.
So I asked my co-host, she pulled up the top 10, one of the top 10 female rappers. And when I've heard, hold on, I instantly, you came to number 3 right there. Just
really?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying that, because I remember when all of these girls, before they got started doing what they doing, they first raps were street. They was hard. Cardi B was hard. She was representing her gang, her hood, this, that, and the third. They was hard. So I respected them on that part right there alone. And then when they got in the industry, what I'm saying to you is their whole image began to transform and change. Like Lotto. Lotto might be a little older than you, but I remember her starting off on the Jermaine Dupri show.
Yeah, I've been following her for a minute.
Yeah, but now be honest now. You've been following for a minute. When she was on her image, her whole thing changed once she signed the deal.
Yeah.
Grizz, that's how it goes. Don't do that, because you know that's how it go. That's how it go. You don't finish how you start.
You mean the image in terms of going from rough edges to really sexy edges? Is that what you're saying? The image? What are we talking about?
Yes, the image.
I'm trying to follow what you're saying.
And I'm gonna say this on the behalf of the women. Number one, is gonna change because you got money now to do all the things you were never able to do, look the way you want to look, and also you grow as you age. You don't maintain that same little young girl, that hard street core image. You start blossoming into a whole ass woman, and you like, you know what? I can be hard and still embrace my femininity. So I'm going to rebuke those comments you was finna make. Because everybody changed, Grizz. You ain't gonna be that same. You're not the same person you was when I first met you. I ain't saying the podcast changed you or nothing because I've been knowing you since I was knee high to a grasshopper. But that just goes to
Please help
say,
me with this smoke. I ain't said a word. I done got called out. Smoke. You know what?
I'm gonna stand up for the women now because
well, I was just saying
that list was bullshit. I don't know who the fuck came up with that list. I don't know. That list was crazy wild. Like
the list was crazy.
But I'm not gonna take nothing away from none of the women that's hard working and doing what they
I know
came into
they
the
work
industry to
hard,
do.
but it's like
I'm glad they made the list, but goddamn it, that list was some bullshit.
Oh my goodness! All right.
You like the list?
I couldn't see all the rappers on there. Name them. I knew who was number one.
You know that was Nicki,
and then Sexy Red.
Sexy Red was what threw me all the way off.
That threw me.
That Sexy Red threw me completely
off. Do her shit.
That would have been.
Can't take that from her, but like.
Go ahead. Who's 3?
Her being number 2.
I forget.
Number 3 was Ice Spice.
What?
I want to say it was Ice Spice.
Oh my God!
I got homework to do.
And then we came to Megan and Glorilla and Lotto was like bottom. Flo Milli was at the bottom of the list. It was a lot going on.
People that actually rapping was at the bottom.
Okay.
I'm like, what?
People that's actually rapping right now.
Because
I was like, ain't Cardi B, but I don't hear her name. So, but she ain't rapping right now neither. So, okay, that's
she is. She got a new song in it. Hey man.
Okay, my bad.
This guy.
Hey,
you coming out the cave?
I'm talking about like rapping like bars and punchlines. Them motherfuckers, they was at the bottom of the list. Like people that you know what I'm saying. Actually, they music sound like okay. They really sitting here thinking about this shit. Like.
Yeah, Sexy Red definitely don't deserve no number 2 spot on
she don't even deserve to be on top nobody's list. Top doodle list. That's what she need to be on. Number 1 doodle female rapper in the game. You go to Sexy Red.
No, listen. I'm not taking away from what impact she gives to the younger community. Right. What I'm saying is as far as lyrically and musically talented, it's not there. She is catchy to these, and I'm gonna say, listen, I don't want nobody to be offended, but it's a lot of dumbass younger people in the world and people that they're not articulate and they're undereducated. So those types of raps appeal to that community of people, and which we can clearly see is the vast majority.
It's a lot of them. Yeah.
So you got a lot of IEPs running around here making classic decisions, and it ain't right.
Wow. And y'all thought Grizz was off the hook. You thought I was. It's so glad
Grizz on his bullshit.
Let's give Ivy a round of applause. She's back.
Yeah, some of them judges gotta have an IEP.
What is an IEP? Is that the special ed class back in the day?
An IEP is an individualized education plan, and yes, some of those children were in a class by themselves or with others that had other.
You know what I thought it was? I thought it was an improvised explosive device.
What?
I thought she was talking
what?
EID.
You went militant.
That's right.
EID. I'm listening. I'm trying to follow.
And not everybody with an IEP is stupid. They just don't understand the school system's way of learning, and that's 2 different things. But anyway, I ain't gonna be talking about people and their children and their families because it is what it is. I'm just saying, in my opinion, number 2 did not belong to that individual person. But what I will say, I'm looking forward to see what you got up next, and I'm looking forward to see what kind of impact you're gonna make on a city because I do it's lyrics and it's talent involved in your music. So I want to see where this gonna go.
I want what I want to see. I want to see all the female rappers in the city come on one anthem. For real, you need to do a remix with reach out to all the other rappers, female rappers. Do a remix.
I definitely got some.
Hold on, bitch. Put Skylar on there. Put Juicy on there.
That sound fire.
You know what I'm saying? Put y'all on there.
Especially why we making a wave now with the music industry. Women is making a big wave right now. And y'all really got the capability to take off.
Yeah,
no, for real.
That's a power move. Her and what she got going on. That's Women United. See, I'm on y'all Women United. I'm on y'all Women United thing. So when you go to your meeting tomorrow, you make sure you bring that up to your team. I let you have the idea. I let you come up with the idea and say, hey, we need to get these girls on this remix and do another video. You can go ahead and tell your
What we
team.
got coming up this summer? Are you going to be in any music talent events that we got coming up in the city this summer? What are your summer events looking like?
Summer so far, shoot, I got stuff like this, interviews. I got new music. I'm just all around. I've been like eating, sleeping, and living music like every day. Like I'm working hard on it every day. So it's a lot of new stuff. I don't want to spoil much, but just know like I'm coming. Y'all not gonna stop seeing my face. Yeah, y'all not gonna stop seeing my face, like literally, and hearing my music. Like, I promise you.
All right,
I'm definitely gonna hear
you on a Sirius XM radio here soon. Just like we woke up and was her and Skylar all over that joint. I was like proud of my city, you know, proud moment.
It looks like it's gonna be the women to go ahead and get it cracking.
Get it cracking for real.
Well, I'm gonna say this: if the women get it started, it'll be a lot more unity involved in it. That's one thing I'm gonna say, because male testosterone and egos usually break a lot of shit up.
You know what? You hold that thought that you have right there, young lady. And when this young lady gets off the air, I got something for you too. But Miss,
you pointing at me?
No, I'm pointing at her.
Okay. Don't pay him no attention, girl. That's like my uncle. He bent me over his knee.
So we're gonna be on the lookout for you this summer. We're gonna push this. We're gonna keep pushing this single, and hopefully
you'll hear it everywhere.
And we wish you much success. And
wait a minute, one last thing before she go too. You gotta promise us you're gonna come back and let us know how success is after you reach your next level.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to tell us some stories. We got to tell us some industry
2 lies and the
truth. Yeah, because you missed out on 2 lies and the truth today, because that was the game we played.
I missed out on that.
You missed out on that because you got to go. So no, you got business.
I'm gonna definitely come back.
Yeah, you got business.
I'm gonna definitely come back. I'm gonna come in person next time.
There we go.
Great.
There we go. That's what's up. So we're gonna let you get on up out of here. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Let you get up out of here and do your thing. And again, much success.
Hey, I'm back, but I never left. If the club wanna book me, tell them run a check. Niggas know I'm top tier, I ain't nothing less. And if the nigga fucking with me, then that nigga blessed. Hey, ain't waiting in line coming through the back door. Can't tell me I'm hot, bitch, I already know. Yes, I've been flexing, but this not for show.
Hey, man, and you know, on the Who ride, that mug be bumping. Boy, be bumping. He be bumping.
I'm like, man, run that. I swear I didn't. Man,
she got some stuff.
She got some.
And for her to jump off the porch like that, I'm telling you, in her performance day,
shit right
there. Again, I got the shout out. I got the shout out to Nella D again, man. Mike, that shit live, man. Drizzle.
That's what. Sometimes you're born with it, damn it.
You know, and she born with it. But
yeah,
I didn't want to go too deep down the rabbit hole with her on air or kill her spirits or bring up all of that stuff. But we can revert back to that conversation about the female rappers and the imaging and so forth. See, it really behooves me, right, when we talk about Black women and their images and so forth for what's going on. It's gotten to the point where Black men love it and men love it. Sex sells, this, that, and the third, or blah, blah, blah. But it seemed like it's just being regurgitated and just put in our faces like everything else. And when we talk about collectively protecting the Black woman or collectively changing the narrative of our people, Ivory, you said something very, 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 very prolific, and it's about the special people. I guess this type of stuff is for those people. And for those who don't agree with it, kick rocks. That's the mentality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the mentality. That's sad.
Pretty much.
That's sad because our Black women are getting exploited by men of all races and ages and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be a fool to sit there and say I don't like ass and titties, and you know what I'm saying. I'll be a fool to sit there and say I don't. But
yeah,
but this the narrative, man. We've been pushed this narrative for so long,
man. It done turned hardcore. First, it was mild. Okay, first it was dainty, it was cute. You know, back with MC Light, like they wasn't saying too much. They'll let you know what they wanted, but they wasn't talking like this. Okay, now it's straight. It done went from soft, mild.
No, that was
straight
Kim, Lil Kim,
hard, cool. No. Compared to today, listen, man. Nah,
Lil Kim was saying some shit.
Okay, Lil Kim was hardcore.
She is the queen.
This shit is double P, hardcore, all type of crazy.
Yeah, she was. I don't know.
It's all type of
maybe the delivery or whatever. But she was talking.
I'm letting y'all get all y'all shit out because y'all already know I'm finna come.
It's crazy.
Well,
I'm finna come. Okay,
hold on, wait a minute. Let me get a drum roll. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the part where Grizz says there's no unity. Black women, there's no unity. Okay? How can we help you if you're gonna go help your damn self? Let it go, Harry. Okay, go.
Okay, so in a sense of the terms that you're speaking when it comes to the rap industry, I want y'all to realize that from the beginning of hardcore rap, before women was even allowed in the rap industry, y'all as men, we was every bitch, we was every piece of pussy, we was every piece of ass. We all don't care about shit but ass and titties. That's all y'all rapped about. Too Short got famous just by the way he said, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bitch.
Yeah. I want y'all to understand.
Hold on.
And look how you go crazy about that shit.
Men.
You see what I'm saying? So understand me on this. I'm gonna say this to y'all like lightly.
I'm trying to follow.
Okay.
And this kind of gonna go back to the Players Club. Okay. You think about what Dollar Bill told them motherfuckers about why he got into the strip industry, right? And them white bitches said, fuck you, pay me, nigga. Okay, so I'm just being real when I tell you, y'all exploited us long before we ever exploited ourselves. We wasn't nothing but video vixens. We was on y'all motherfucking music videos, booty hole naked. Y'all remember when Nelly swiped his credit card down that woman's ass on a BET After Dark?
Hold on, but no one forced him to do that.
Nobody's saying you forced us to do anything. What I'm saying is what you like will be entertained. And that's what you like. I want y'all to really take a glimpse. Now y'all talking about rap music, right? And it's probably let's just say it's maybe about 200 women total that's even gonna be mentioned when you talk about rap music. Okay. Let's flip the script just a little bit when it comes to the pornographic industry. It's a female-dominated industry where men make all the money. And how many of those women that become famous from porn are Black women? Less than 2%. Okay?
Well,
so when
nobody chose them to job their profession. Nobody forced them to do that.
We're not saying that they did. What we saying is where the money goes is where the bitches is gonna be. Okay? So if you got to think about a woman's perspective and where she may be in that stage of her life, because I don't know what convincing it takes you to want to do porn, and maybe none at all, right? However, what I'm saying is that industry was so dominated by men where the women was doing all the work, right? And they said, nah, we finna, yeah. They still ain't getting the money that they should be getting. Now, the female, and I just wanted to change gears just to kind of give you a perspective on how exploited women are, period, in the entertainment industry. So we've come to a place where these female rappers are like, you know what, fuck that. I'm gonna look as good as I want to look because that's gonna get me paid. Now, you don't see none of these female rappers on tape fucking. They ain't doing what they want, nothing that they don't want to be doing, and they still bringing in the bag. So because she's sexy to 99% of the listeners, and y'all buying up the records, and when she put on her G-strings and get on Instagram and on her music releases, and that's what's selling the music, I don't understand why y'all mad when y'all turned it into that. Because as men,
let me give you the difference. Here lies the difference. When we started it, like back when you said y'all wasn't listening to that shit, only we was.
That's not true.
Women weren't riding around listening to no NWA. You ain't getting ready to tell me you was.
No, I definitely was not. I was probably
and most of
the
women weren't. Okay. See, the difference is these women got little children looking at this, listening and looking at this shit. Y'all
had little children listening and looking at it.
We did, but we didn't know. But see, now, listen, we did, and we didn't know that. We know this now. But now here lies the woman, the backbone. Now she running around talking about it's just different. Like
y'all, hey.
I'm hyped. It's what you say. It's a two-edged knife. And what you
listen.
It is
because it can't be cool on one end and
it's
not cool on the other end. I didn't say it was. Man.
I didn't say it was. But however, we know, regardless of
so y'all was rapping "Pop That Pussy" for niggas? Y'all wasn't rapping "Pop That Pussy" for some other niggas to be listening to. You just wasn't doing it. Pop that pussy, pop that pussy, baby. Pop.
You can point to one group that did that shit. That was one group. Like you can point to them niggas, 2 Live Crew that did that. And only them.
I'm just saying though, like,
and that was down there where they was from. That shit made it up here, but we wasn't.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you.
Because we talking about now. Don't think like, okay, so
I'm just saying
the Freaknik. Right? Let's just talk about the era of the Freaknik.
Okay.
It wasn't none but bitches down there listening to the same music all the niggas was listening to. What we get? What we saying? What we talking about?
I don't even think we was down there for the music.
You was down there for the bitches and
for the recreation of women.
The music. And why did the music bring the bitches? Because y'all was telling the bitches to pop their pussies.
Oh, man. I ain't going for
Let's give a round of applause for the circle. Went around Robin
because y'all not going to try to convince me. And let's just say this for anybody. I'm going to tell you this real shit. Now, you brought up the point about Lotto and how her image completely changed because you know why? She was a little girl. She was still doing what her mom and daddy told her to do. Of course, her image gonna change. Now she grown, and I'm the shit. If you feel like me wearing this turtleneck and button up gonna get us 2,000, but when I put on these booty shorts and this motherfucking halter top, I'm gonna get 200,000. What I'm finna do? So you saying like you get into an industry, right? For what? The money? It ain't always about the fame. But if being famous gets you money, you're gonna do what it takes to maintain the fame. And that's what y'all buy into. That's what y'all go to the record stores and the albums to do. So I'm saying, like, if you don't like it, stop promoting it. I bet you if we look on your motherfucking search history, both of y'all search histories, y'all looking at bitches.
No, I'm not.
Half-naked bitches.
On which search history are we talking about?
She think no, I'm not.
No. Okay, so not looking for, but that's what's on your timeline. Like that's what you have into.
I didn't put none of that on my timeline. Girl, I have that on my timeline.
I found a tab ad on my phone.
Well, I'm gonna just say, when y'all stop liking naked bitches, they'll stop being naked bitches.
So it reverts back to the man. So why can't y'all just say no? Say no to booty thongs. Say no to all of that other stuff because it's money
it's
involved.
Bad for me to like it's bad for me to like what you like.
No,
you
so
like
I'm just saying,
not you personally, but I'm saying
the oldest profession in the world is still the oldest profession in the world.
And what is it?
Prostitution.
Oh well, yeah, you said the first word right, profession, and it for the money. Just like dope boys in it for the money, they killing their own kind. We ain't killing nobody. We shaking a little ass a little fast. If you die of a heart attack, that's on you. But I don't understand what the difference is. Y'all selling crack, they selling crack too.
Hey, you know, Sister Ivory is for the thoughts. For all you thoughts out there.
Put some respect on it, Miss Thoughts.
Oh, Miss Thoughts.
Miss Thoughts out
Miss
there.
We got Reverend Ivory out here representing for all the Miss Thoughts out there.
I mean, it
Kelly ought
don't
to go
make me.
get your money,
Hey, listen, I don't rap or prostitute, so it makes me no difference one way or the other. But what I'm saying is, it wouldn't make so much money if y'all didn't buy it. That's all. Y'all make
I
the
don't
most
even
money.
know who is guys buying that shit because I if they did, I didn't even know.
Not really bad.
That
Yeah,
shit?
they buying it. They
Buying
streaming
porn
it.
and
They
pussy?
subscribing to their
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Porn.
You think they ain't?
Yeah,
Y'all make
that's
the most
correct.
money, but they ain't got the money to keep each other rich.
Look
Y'all
at her
got
face.
the money.
Look at her face. She is mad.
I need to come from under my rock.
And
No,
fast,
stay under
baby.
your rock.
Fast. Nobody's buying ass faster than niggas.
They
Y'all,
paying for
that's what they
it's
like.
only fan anyway.
I don't know. It's the thing where people get on
I
there.
know you pay
and you
somebody
pay for people to do
for,
whatever you want to do and they home. I don't know. I never.
Are y'all acting like y'all don't know what OnlyFans is for real?
I never looked at
a
it. Have you looked at an OnlyFans?
Man, stop playing with me.
I've never subscribed to nobody's.
I know.
No, I've never
This is what I know about
you
OnlyFans.
definitely know what OnlyFans is. We heard about it. Them trying to ban it before it even became popular.
It's like they model on the shit. Listen,
they do everything. Let me tell you,
I know the basketball player and his wife just fell out over it because he didn't know she had one. So it's some shit that niggas don't like if their girl got whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I
they'll
know
go and
about
subscribe to the next bitches though. They just don't see.
So
Y'all,
what
the
it
thing is
be
y'all
like
y'all want the women y'all want to be church girls, but then the ones y'all don't care about, they can be hoes all they want to.
Still trying to figure out what the hell.
I want my church girl to be a hoe too. That's what keep me with her.
That's the one you be like,
so why are we complaining?
Marry me tonight.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, man, y'all keep on talking about some wise women hoes because niggas love hoes. Niggas marry hoes every day. That's what make a nigga want to stay with the bitch because she a good hoe. Okay? First of all.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, Tyria, what the hell off?
Hey, y'all love hoes for real, deep down in real life. Y'all love everything about them, so we ain't gonna keep on with this rap battle bashing.
Get off of the whole subject. She done wore my whole down.
Y'all love hoes. Stop.
I'm about to choke. Hey man,
we all love hoes because they are quite entertaining people. I like to see some of this shit sometimes, okay?
But
hey man,
a little hoism is good for everybody.
No.
You had a whole phase. You had a whole phase.
Well, we gotta change the subject. I already on some other stuff. Hey girl, what you got with news you can use?
Yeah.
So let me
you want some other stuff.
Everybody like hoes. Stop playing.
What's news you can use? And, dude, don't be clapping her on, man. Don't be sitting there edging her on, man. He gonna turn up the music loud.
Oh no, we got to all three do a podcast in the same location because this shit is funny. Y'all know some of this shit be me just being combative because we need it, but God damn, y'all is funny as shit. Y'all like women easy, beautiful, and agreeable. We gotta be the opposite of that sometimes.
I think even when I was, I always been like a one lady man. Like I ain't never been like dealt with multiple women at one time. Like I ain't never been like that. Because we was always hustling and shit. So you had the one you had the time for when you could slip away from these niggas that you ran.
Hey man, can you change the subject, man, and quit telling on yourself?
I'm just saying.
Irie got you over here
because she talking about niggas and hoes.
Y'all used to be hoes too.
Hey, man,
now I had some niggas that was some hoes.
Hey man, hey.
He wants you to end that shit quick.
Hey man, we want the news you can use. God dang.
And more important news, U.S.
News you can use.
They won't be the rap, y'all.
Home rates are going up. Okay, no, I quit. Donald Trump has been found guilty of all 34 counts, and yet most of the Republican-backed, what they call them, left wing, right? I don't know what wing the fuck these people on, but they still calling it a witch hunt. Hey. And he got convicted by 12 jurors of his peers.
But you know what's so live about this, though, to me, is the fact that I remember last year we was talking about people, and I wish I could remember the people who argued with me that said that he cannot run and be president of the United States.
Yeah, there's nowhere in the Constitution where it says that.
Yeah, he can run. He knows that. That mug is sitting in jail and run the White House behind the jail. In
Nelson
the jail
Mandela. Well, you
and
know, they compared him to Nelson Mandela. They had the nerve to compare this man to Nelson Mandela.
Yeah,
Nelson
I've never
Mandela.
been so irate about some shit I ain't had nothing to do with in my damn life.
In comparison to what? Hold on. In comparison to what exactly?
I still don't understand the comparison. Of course, these were not people of color. Okay. So I don't know what they think the whole Nelson Mandela movement was, but however, Donald Trump's no Nelson. We all know that. Anyway, I'm not going to get too much into it because the fact of the matter is he was found guilty of crimes he actually committed. Tax evasion. Not only him, but his entire team are all now convicted felons. Everybody.
Rabbit, you reckon? Yeah,
everybody has something to do with it.
But
get over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is here's the thing. Okay, conviction is one thing. Having consequences is an entirely different thing. And I think this is where they'll begin to see, because everybody, all black people's like, oh, they can relate. This the white black man. They finally treat him like a black man. No, baby. Because let me say that had that been a black man, he would not have left the courthouse. He would have been in custody. Okay?
Right there.
He would have never left that motherfucking courthouse.
Baylor, can you commit? We're gonna commit you today, sir.
Today, okay?
Right,
and they would have had a couple trials about if he could get out before the sentencing and blah 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 blah. That didn't happen. Donald Trump outside talking shit right now about how it's a witch hunt and it's rigged and blah 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 blah. And you know, I'm just like, I'm so over it. Here's the other thing that I've noticed is ever since he got convicted, there are a lot more angry Caucasian people right now. And it's showing. So if you are getting flicked off in traffic, if people are refusing to let you over, if you're getting rude, sly remarks at the grocery store just for being black and minding your business, you can thank the Trump administration.
There might just be some mean people. I don't think like that. I think the Trump supporters are moving just like they said they would when they went through the other bull crap. Hey man, I don't hear your goddamn music. But what I'm saying was they learned a lesson when he went through all of that.
No, they didn't.
They moved in silence now. You don't see them like they was. You don't see them like they was. They move.
Grizz, I think, you climb from under that damn rock. Come from out of the city.
Hey, don't talk about my rock like that.
You think I'm under rock?
Don't call it a damn rock. It's just a rock now.
No, for real. And I'm fair complected, y'all. And it's like, okay, yeah, it's a difference. It's always a difference. There was a difference initially when he was in the White House. In the workplace, every environment was a little bit more stiff, and you could kind of feel the racism in the air.
You can feel the tension when you clock in. Like, damn.
No, not in my job.
What the fuck's going on in here?
No,
all the white people walking around, their chest poked down and shit.
No, they don't.
I'm not gonna say no. I won't say all of them. However,
no, they don't. They don't walk around like that.
Here's my thing: the racist white people. The racist white people feel liberated and obligated to show their entitlement via their racism when these types of things are happening in the media. And that's just my perspective. You do not have to agree or disagree. Moving right along. The WNBA.
Fast forward.
Let's stick this shit.
Fast forward.
The WNBA has been a big topic since your girl Kayla Clark has entered the chat. And I will say, I'm not mad about it. However, what I'm mad about is that they are not covering the other great and talented WNBA players as much as they have this one. That does not take away from her talent. I absolutely believe she's phenomenal. She can do many great things with the WNBA, but it's Caitlin Clark. Okay? So, very controversial conversation happened on... oh shoot, what's Stephen A. Smith's show? Y'all should know.
First Take.
First Take, your girl Double M. She was just very candid with him and said, you know what, Stephen? With your platform, we could have done this quite some time ago, right? With the other great WNBA players. However, you waited until it was a Caucasian person in the spotlight, and then you ran with promoting the WNBA conversation as much as you do. Take that however you want. I will say I see no lies in the facts. Okay.
Wait a minute. Who is Double M?
Anybody as you navigate your being. We're talking about the world of being a woman, Stephen A., and how you have to dance about your word choice and you have to please everybody and anybody as you navigate your being. We are talking about the world's greatest.
How about being a black man?
Being black. Hold on 1 second. Have you... So this is what I'm saying to y'all though, and I know we got to go to break, and we didn't necessarily go there. Maybe we should. There are so many layers in this conversation around the way that it's being discussed. When you no. And yes, Shannon, I know y'all are gonna say and Stephen A., I know you're gonna you just shared that you've talked about the WNBA on your program too. You guys may not have said everybody, but the prevailing sentiment for folks that are just joining the WNBA and following women's sports is unfair to the women of this league, to your point, who have laid the groundwork for Kayla Clark to come in and now take it to the next level. That's all I'm saying in these conversations. Kennedy Carter's behavior is not indicative of the entire league. We are still talking about competition where you are allowed to get a little extra elbow in if you are competing and do within the parameters of the game. The game is physical. Caitlin is helping to grow the league. These women understand that, but she cannot be babied as a rookie. That's all I'm at.
And that is Monica McNutt.
Well,
I agree.
That is Monica McNutt that was speaking to Stephen A. Smith. That's who I referred to as Double M.
Been doing this 3 years ago if you want. Stephen A., respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
What did he say?
All right, we gotta go.
He was just speaking in terms of the platform that they're promoting right now with the WNBA.
Yeah, I'm saying, but what did he say? What was his response to that? Because
he didn't have one.
He didn't have one.
He did not have a response because what she said was factual information. You can argue with my opinion all day, but the facts is the facts, baby.
Right.
You can't change those.
Right. Right.
Okay. So there was another explosive thing that happened in sports news just here recently, and I'd like to hear y'all feedback. What you think about the WNBA? Do you follow or do you care?
Can't catch up with it. Can't find that shit.
Can't find it.
It's on. It be on you. Like I think I caught it on Ion. The last was it on Ion last? I'm like just going down the channels. Like,
I don't find
WNBA, like, is this right now? I hit it. It was a live game, so I started watching it and shit. Like it's hard. I mess with the ball game. It just like it don't be on the round where we always used to go for sports.
With you. I wouldn't watch it no more than I watched the NBA. I only watch the NBA when my Lakers playoffs or something like that. I don't sit there and watch. I'll play the game.
I'll be checking it out.
Or play the game, or I might check out a game, a half a game, this, that, and the third.
I'll be trying to see something. There's a couple of them out there dunking and shit, so I'll be looking for
that'd be the only reason that I want. I wish that I saw more women dunking the ball.
Because they all can shoot. Like, for real, that shit they talking about this girl coming in doing, they been doing that. They all been shooting. And then she got an arch nemesis, Angel Reese. They talking about her now. You know, like it's Caitlin Clark and it's Angel.
When it should have been Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
Angel Reese.
So
that's what it should have been.
That Angel Reese. So the comment that Angel Reese made when it came to
the dark role.
When it came to the platform that they are giving Caitlin Clark, she said, and she did not lie, if it wasn't for their back and forth, that when Angel first ever even responded to Caitlin Clark, period. This is why they say sometimes it's not good to respond to your haters. That is what even had them recognize Caitlin Clark. She was just a regular player like everybody else. It was when Angel Reese told her, or they had some kind of back and forth. Let me unsay told her. I don't know what she told her, but they were having a back and forth on the court.
It started with this.
No, it didn't. It actually didn't, because I thought it did too. It was, I think, 3 or 4 games before that where it actually started. And Caitlin was the one that did this to Angel.
She the one that started.
Angel did it back.
Yeah, Caitlin did it first. She was the first one that did this.
She was, but they had already exchanged heated words on the court prior to that moment. So that kind of sparked and escalated into what we see now, where Caitlin Clark has her gym shoe deal. Caitlin Clark is the big topic of all of the highlights of the game. She is the first one they want
Miss
to
Reese
have
got
speak.
used in. Miss Reese got used in.
Got endorsed.
She might be my cousin. I need to go find
Now,
out.
here's the thing. Now, and that's what Angel Reese said. She said, don't let it take away from what she's personally doing. She has millions of dollars in endorsements, hundreds of millions of dollars in endorsements. She has deals,
good,
but she doesn't publicize everything she does because of the backlash, and she don't want to have to be, cut from the endorsement deal for different things. So Angel Reese still making a lot of noise, and I'm happy for her. But yeah, that was just something that was in sports news. In world news, since you wanted me to have news you can use a little bit. Well, no, let me say in American news, because it's only got nothing to do with the world. In American news, Biden has put a limit on documented immigrations that can come into the U.S. daily, which people was like, oh, he's not doing anything for immigration, blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing. Most of us are here by way of some form of immigration. So I don't know how a certain group of people feel like they own this place and how they can dictate who can and cannot come here when they stole it. However, he's trying to do something about it. I think it's just in lieu of the upcoming election to say, yeah, he's trying to minimize the number of undocumented Americans here. However, staggering numbers of undocumented immigrants have also been able to vote because they are tax-paying citizens and non-criminal citizens, whatever. So that's something that's interesting that I'm going to keep my eye on. I'm going to talk more about it when we don't have a guest, when we can really kind of dig into it a little bit. But I don't know. How y'all feel about the immigration? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think? Or do you don't care at all?
I think he's some bullshit. I think all this illegal shit coming over here, some bullshit. I think if my taxpayers is paying for somebody to stay in the hotel that ain't from here illegally, even if they came, fuck it. We got Americans here. We got Vietnam. We got war vets. We got regular people who fell on hard times, who homeless, who could use that help. But we can't. But we trying to lock them up. You see what I'm saying? So fuck that.
So here's my take on this.
I'm like, hell no. I'm like, hell no.
We didn't have a show.
Hell no.
Something similar to this.
Fuck
I don't think he was here, but y'all might consider conspiracy or whatever. You shouldn't now after everything that's going on. But
I know
neither one of these people, because this thing that you talked about that he did is for show for the voters to say, hey, look, I did something, a little Band-Aid or something, paper, newsworthy, whatever. But the bottom line is that these people that they letting in, and this is why they feed off of the racism that you're talking about, the privilege that we was just talking about. They feeding off of that and thinking that it's racist people thinking it's Mexicans and all of this type of stuff taking their jobs and this, that, and the third. No, we did a thing on these and did research on it. And these people are not taking jobs that they don't want, that people don't want. They're taking jobs that people that for the next thing to happen, police officer jobs, all this other type of stuff. There's force. I don't know if y'all paid any attention a couple months ago when in New York, when immigrants was up there and they beat them people's ass and nothing was done to those immigrants. They might have moved them somewhere else, but they didn't face any jail time or anything like that. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. I ain't gonna get deep into it, but yes, for me personally, I know the back end of what's going on. So for me, there's nothing that we could say or do to band-aid it because or to think it's okay because it's happening regardless of what the media says. So it makes no difference to me. It makes no difference. My opinion.
Yeah, it's definitely a plan. It's a plot.
Right. It makes
an
no
invasion.
difference.
All of a sudden, it's where the fuck all these Africans just came from?
Man,
you know how far they got to come to get here?
Man.
Who helping them get here?
It just depends on where they're coming from, because what they do is enter through New York and then they migrate from there typically because of where the coast and the island.
They got to come from Africa to Europe, like to France.
First you thought it was.
And then come from France or Europe to New York.
I don't know how they get here.
That's why they all can speak some type of French. They coming through.
No, they speak French because Europe bought their country and they
now it's Africans.
Listen.
Lebanese.
Africans speak French because they are owned by the British, and they went there and they infiltrated their language and they made everybody speak the French language in certain areas of Africa.
So
don't think like they came through Europe just to get here. That's their language there.
They come through that motherfucker. They come through that UK through the UK. That's the way they stay route. And then they get to.
Let me tell you. Hold on. I want to put something into perspective for you right quick. It's not a lot of UK residents that come to America to be citizens. No. They got it made much better in the fucking UK than they ever would here in America. So they not coming from there as citizens to come here.
No, they coming through. They passing clean through there. Because America is the place they want to be, so they pass.
Guess what? UK's immigration laws is way different than America. Them people can't step. They blocked them from even being able to enter their country. And I'm saying that to say that if America really wanted to do something about it, they would do something about it, and they wouldn't have waited until now.
Right. So it's a plot and a plan that's already in motion.
They don't want to do anything about it.
They don't want to do anything. It's a purpose for them to come over here like that. And
like if you noticed every other, since in the last 8 years, LGBTQ got all these rights and all of these hate crimes. The Asian community got all these rights and hate crimes. Niggas ain't got reparations, you know?
Nothing.
So it's like there's definitely an agenda. Okay, we can clearly see that. But we finna start researching off-grid living. Fuck all that, y'all. It's 8 o'clock.
Hey,
we gotta go off the grid. If you want equal rights, you gotta be in a community created, dominated, and police die people that look like you.
We did a show on that too. That's survivors. We did a show. We have to revisit that shit. That nigga, she talking about
not real shit. The only way to be free of racism and the things that follow racism, the violence, the unfair, all of that, is you just got to be in a community of you, by you, and for you before you have to go through these kind of things. And here's the thing: you don't see no niggas running to go be Mexican citizens. You don't see. I'm talking about American.
Tyree want to run to the border. Tyree.
I'm saying in mass numbers. No. You don't see where other cultures, where the black culture runs to other countries to try to gain citizenship. You don't see it. You just don't see it. You don't see it. And because black people, number one, we don't know how to escape, and we don't know that we should be escaping. Whereas, and most of the time, our culture, we're not willing to risk what it takes. You don't want to be able to, you don't want to have to go and live without your Louis Vuitton, your Gucci, your gold chains, your hoes, your half-naked hoes, your rap music, all of that.
I think Ivory like hoes. Let's give Ivory a round of applause. She keep talking about hoes. Ivory, you got some hoes we don't know about. You got some hoes over there. You talking about us. You got some hoes.
I wish I did. No, I don't. The hoes is a problem. Hoes is a headache. Y'all deal with that shit. Anyway, it was great for me. I hope you all had the same experience.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we did have a great time. You know what I'm saying?
Was a good day.
Appreciate, like I said, everybody go check out KaylaXClassy. Make
definitely
sure you
check her out.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? That wasn't an understatement I made. I'm really interested to see what kind of impact she can make when it comes to the city and breaking a couple barriers down. But I think there's a lot of talent there, and if they don't dim her light and take away her authority of herself, she'll be good.
I think she'll be all right, especially with the little game that we gave her and who she got in her corner. She should be all right. Whatever road she chooses and do what she does. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, next week, as long as she keep her clothes on high and don't become a hoe. All right.
Yeah. The next week though will be our 200th episode on Unanimous Network. You know what? I'm thinking about having a bottle in here. You're right. Our 200th episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So if they thought today was good, they better tune in for next week. We'll be even more turned up.
Yeah, I wish we could be all in the same room together for real and drink. You know what? My 200th episode, I might have to have Ivory in here. Ivory, But she can't make it. She can't make it. You have to have.
Oh, I'm gonna make it. If I got to plant my kids out there.
You're gonna have to go from home this week, next week. Ivory gonna have to come in. I got to crack this bottle with Ivory.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to call in and do your thing. But I got to crack this 200th episode with my girl. And I wish my other one was here too, because she put in work for me. But anyway, we're gonna have Taka, man. Do the down the way.
Oh,
yes. Doing the down the way. I said
I still can't do that damn dance, y'all.
Me either, but it's still an anthem. It still does what it is. So we're gonna. He got a short amount of time, so he's gonna only be here for a half an hour. But we're gonna get it in what we can get in a half an hour, and then we're gonna jump into I think mental health. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But anyway, we about to get out of here. Again, great show. Appreciate y'all. As we say every Wednesday, don't be stuck on stupid. And relax on dumb.
Y'all have a good night.
The station that keeps it rocking 24/7. Ladies and gentlemen, Grizz is my 2 cents.